I lied to my husband that my sister is cooking the food he pays $750 a week for when it is me who cooks. So my husband Jake makes pretty good money as a software engineer, and he's obsessed with this whole meal prep thing. Like, he won't eat anything that isn't perfectly portioned and Instagram worthy. The problem is, Jake can't cook to save his life. I'm talking about a guy who once burned water trying to make instant ramen. About 6 months ago, he was complaining again about how expensive those fancy meal delivery services were getting. You know, the ones where they send you pre-made gourmet meals for like $100 a day. He kept saying he wished he could find someone local who could cook restaurant quality food, but for way cheaper. That's when I had this absolutely terrible idea. See, my sister Amy went to culinary school before she dropped out to become a yoga instructor. Jake knew this, and he always raved about her cooking whenever she made something for family dinners. So I told him that Amy had started a small catering business and was looking for regular clients. The lie just rolled off my tongue so easily. I said Amy could make him 5 days worth of meals for $750 a week, which was way less than what he was paying for those delivery services. His eyes literally lit up like Christmas morning. Here's the thing though, I'm actually a really good cook. I learned from my grandmother who ran a small restaurant back in the day. I just never told Jake because early in our relationship, he made some comment about how he didn't want to be with someone who'd expect him to eat basic home cooking every day. Yeah, I know, red flag central, but I was young and stupid. So I started this whole elaborate scheme. Every Sunday I'd go grocery shopping for Amy's ingredients, which was really just me buying everything I needed. Then I'd spend hours cooking these amazing meals. Stuff like herb-crusted salmon with quinoa pilaf, Thai curry with jasmine rice, Brazilian steak with chimichurri, you name it. I'd package everything in these fancy glass containers I ordered online, complete with little labels that said Amy's Kitchen, in this cute handwritten font. I even made up fake receipts on my laptop and would show Jake the invoices Amy was sending us. The best part? Jake would rave about Amy's cooking constantly. He'd call his work buddies and brag about how his sister-in-law was this amazing chef. He'd take pictures of the meals for his Instagram stories with captions like, "Sister-in-law is a culinary genius." Meanwhile, I'm sitting there just nodding along while secretly being super proud of my own cooking. This went on for months. I was making bank because Jake would Venmo me the $750 every week to pay Amy, and obviously I was just pocketing it since I was buying the groceries anyway. I used the extra money to pay off my student loans faster, which felt pretty good honestly. But then things got weird. Jake started talking about wanting to hire Amy for his company's holiday party. He wanted to surprise his boss with this amazing local chef he'd discovered. I kept making excuses about how Amy was super busy and booked solid, but he was getting more persistent. Then last week, Amy came over for dinner and Jake spent the entire night going on and on about her catering business. Poor Amy looked so confused. She kept trying to change the subject, but Jake just wouldn't stop. He even asked her about her secret spice blends and whether she'd consider teaching cooking classes. Amy finally cornered me in the kitchen while Jake was in the bathroom and was like, "What the hell is he talking about? What catering business?" I had to quickly explain the whole situation, and she just stared at me like I'd grown a second head. The worst part is, Amy thought it was hilarious. She was like, "So you've been catfishing your own husband with your cooking skills? That's either genius or completely insane." She agreed to keep the secret for now, but she said I needed to figure out how to come clean eventually. That was 3 days ago, and Jake just asked me this morning if Amy would be interested in catering his mom's 60th birthday party next month. His mom, who absolutely cannot stand me and always makes comments about how I'm not good enough for her precious son. I'm sitting here realizing I've created this massive web of lies over something that should have been simple. I can cook really well, apparently, since Jake thinks my food is worth $750 a week. But now I'm trapped in this ridiculous situation where I'm pretending my own sister is this amazing chef while I'm the one actually doing all the work.